Hey YouTube, I am back with Land, and I gotta tell you, took a week off and I really needed it. I started learning to can. There's my pressure canner. So far, I've used this to do beans. I made watermelon pickles over the weekend with my water bath canner, and I'm gonna do chicken today. But I want to talk about something with chicken in China. They have two strains of bird flu, H5N6 and H7N9. Now, these are primarily in China right now. But understand, our media is not talking about it. There's like this shh thing going on, as usual. And let's face it, they're not the best about telling us when shit's hitting the fan, you know. They don't. I don't know why not, but to hell with them. Who needs them, you know? Well, I have a bowl here with like 10 pounds of chicken that's been grated up and grated. Hell, I put it through the processor and that shredded it pretty good. But at this point, it's more like ground chicken, which is fine. We can still use it in recipes, use casseroles, soups, you know, screw it. Just use it just like you would any other chicken stuff. And so far, I would say I'm doing good at this canning thing, and I haven't burnt the place down. That's the main thing to keep in mind here. So I'm going to pull a can out. Okay, I gotta get tongs here. I gotta go for reinforcements. I had to call the dog in for a cleanup. We took him yesterday to get his clip, his yearly clipping. And I gotta tell you, this little guy is like the definition of cute. Here we go. You just gotta figure this shit out, you know? I've found tongs to be the best so far. And use to jar things later on. I'm gonna try, as insane as it sounds, to put 10 pounds of ground chicken in 4-pint jars, okay? Now, I gotta say, I'm usually pretty good, pretty gifted doing some crazy shit, but I may have hit a new level of impossible here. I don't know yet. So, let's go. I'm not sure how much chicken, how many cups I'm going to be able to put in. You gotta make sure that you don't have any bubbles or anything. Hot mama. I'll be right back. And I forgot, BitChute, folks. Yeah, I'm still getting used to doing more than one platform. You gotta make sure you don't have any little bubbles. What could happen if you do? I don't know. From what I understand, it just won't seal correctly. Alright, I just have my headspace. My mom used to do this canning when I was a kid. And I'm keeping it just below this little ring here. That way I have 1-inch headspace. It's just something she used to do, and I guess I'm gonna do it too, you know? Alright, here we go again with another jar. I've actually found that this has helped my anxiety a bit. Here we go. Our little, you got to make sure you get your little air bubbles out. Any air bubbles. You don't want any air bubbles. And this is just a very repetitive process. And you know what? I'm not going to get all 10 pounds of chicken in 4 jars. I mean, what the hell was I thinking, honestly? I was thinking I only have 12 jars right now. Okay, I can put a little bit more in here. Alright, at this point, if you get anything on your rims, no big deal. Just wipe it off. It's dried chicken. It shouldn't be an issue, you know? Now, I will tell you this much. Monday, when I did the beans, I got so freaking excited about this that I rushed the process. Oh yes, I rushed the process. Um, I'm just gonna do these like this. Stick these in here. Put them on the bottom. Better do this. Bring up the temp. Yeah, like I said, I kind of rushed the process. I released the pressure too quick. I shouldn't have done that. I won't do it again. But, oh, crap. Oh, I'm gonna have a happy dog anyway. She'll be getting to do cleanup again. And with this being dry, I don't think we're really gonna have that many air bubbles, but I'm still going to put the little tool around anyway. Just, you never know. And I'm not gonna put any liquid in this. I watched Linda from Linda's Pantry do dried beef, ground beef, 2 or 3 times, several times. And she cooked her ground beef off. And it had more fat. Now this chicken, before I put it through the processor, I wiped it off. This would be nice to have in the middle of the winter when it is too damn cold to go out, go get anything, and we really want chicken, rice, broccoli casserole. My daughter's she's got that casserole down, so it's like, okay, she's got this down. I think it's time I showed her how to do another one. Well, honesty, she helped with the tamales weekend before, which was kind of fun. she'll know how to do this. I mean, she's part Mexican. She should know how to do this. Next thing will be she'll know how to do enchiladas. That's going to be lots of fun. But they're kind of notorious for being a pain in the ass to roll if you don't get them wet. Yeah, I'm going to need 6 jars here to get all this lovely, lovely chicken in. Nuts. Now, Tony was telling me the other day that ABC, for whatever reason, is planning a spin-off of The Connors. My reply is no. I'm not going to watch it without Roseanne. She has always been a part of the show. She will always be a major, major part of that show. Alright, I am fairly proud of myself. I mean, I got 10 pounds of chicken into 5 jars. And my little dog is going to be very, very happy with me because he's going to get to do cleanup again. So, according to the Home Food National Preservation site, these have to process for like 75 minutes. So, I am going to kind of clean up here, and I will be right back when I'm ready to put the gauge on. Alright guys, we gotta get the pressure cooker going. I got the lid on. I just gotta wait for it to start venting. I'm gonna time it 10 minutes. You know what? I need to go get my phone. I had to grab a couple things. Luckily my apartment is small enough that I can seriously hear this back by the bathroom. Because it's not that far. And we just gotta wait for the pressure cooker to finish pushing all the air out. And to get ready, start spitting out water. Then you put the jiggler on. Then you get her to rock steady. And now I say rock steady, I don't mean have her ready to go swinging on poles here, okay? I mean just a nice little dance for you. Hell, I'm running out of space, people. I need a bigger kitchen. And we'll let it do this for 10 minutes. I'll be right back. Guys, this has started spitting and sputtering. It's going. I just gotta wait for the little thing to rise. And we're going to be ready to go. Alright, y'all. I had a little mishap here. Pressure can. There's a nice little safety valve in the back. It's rubber. And I accidentally pulled it off. So I had to stop what I was doing, unload it, find it, get that out, put it back in. Now, I get to start all over. Yay! Alright, basically what happened is the pressure got too high. It was going too fast, the pressure got going too much, and there you go, it popped off. Point thing is, I found it, I dealt with it. Now, if I'd been somewhere else, I wouldn't have known. I would have come back thinking they were done. So, you really got to stay close and pay attention. I will bring y'all back when I pull them out. Alright, guys. While we're waiting for this to come up to pressure again, let's talk about something. Senator Maxine Waters has gone batshit crazy. This is no joke, y'all. And Donnie douchebag Dershowitz on MSNBC, they've all gone batshit crazy. They are actually calling for violence against people who are supporters of Trump, who are voters for him. All I say is bring it, bitch, okay? But don't be surprised if you get it back just as hard. Because eventually you're gonna push somebody, they're gonna snap, and they're gonna put a lead in your ass. Just saying, people. Let's be real here. But these individuals are just outright calling for a civil war. Why? Well, let's see. One, they lost. Two, well, I don't think there's a coincidence between them calling the timing of the United Nations releasing their call to disarm people. This is serious for you. I'm not joking. I am not just making idle conversation while this scene builds up pressure here. This is very real. Fuck me, I left my little jiggler over here. Now, I don't usually watch Lisa Haven. I take what she says with a grain of salt because she's such a shield for Trump. But, yeah, the UN has released a document that has their plan to disarm people. Now, that was a part of Agenda 21, Agenda 2030, and Vision 2050. This is what they've been gearing up for a very, very long time. I mean, I can understand with all the violence going on that maybe some people should not have a gun. They're just too crazy to have one. But I don't feel like I have a constitutional right to tell them that you cannot have a gun. It violates the Second Amendment, which is something these individuals do not like. In fact, we have a Second Amendment that allows us to have a gun. It also makes it very clear that we are supposed to have a well-trained, armed militia to protect ourselves when we are attacked. It says nothing about us going and attacking people. Not by any means. But when we are attacked here on our home turf, at that point, are we supposed to go to war with someone? And then alone. However, hey, check this real quick. Okay. Get ready to start spitting out water, which means all the air is out of it. But these newscasters are pushing for civil war in this country. We are not ready for something like that. Our military is so overstretched. They've been spread around like piss across the platter everywhere across the globe. So we are not really ready for this. We would need a well-regimented trained militia in order to fend off Soros and Rothschilds and their puppets. Now, Trump is a part of this group. He always has been, he always will be. Like it, don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Truth doesn't care about feelings and opinions. Facts don't care about opinions or feelings. They are what they are. And at this point, there's really no need in trying to sugarcoat things. It's not my forte, really. I'm not a sugarcoating person. But yeah. Meanwhile, I can just say this to the average Joe out there: don't do this. Don't give in to what they're trying to push. They're trying to push for civil war. The first person that fires a bullet is going to be the loser. Because if somebody that's on the left fires the first bullet, no one's going to talk about it. Somebody on the right fires it, it's going to be everywhere. So, don't do it. With that said, try not to give in to this insanity that is being pushed. I know it can be hard. I'm not saying you shouldn't defend yourself with your hands and your mind. By all means, if you can stick to those things, do. But understand these people are so brainwashed. Check out the 1956 version of 1984. Watch the scenes where all the workers, are in the auditorium when they're surrounded by a TV. Everything. They're just almost crying, Big Brother, and all this crap. Then they just go into this frenzy of yelling, hate, hate. It's scary to watch because I'm watching this and I'm seeing so much of it with people who think there's a left and a right. There is no left and right. There is oligarchies and there are minions. And then there are people like me who say to both sides, I don't care. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me out of it. I don't care. You know? At this point, the main thing we need to resist is the lame, lying stream media like MSNBC, ABC, CBS, and NBC, and all them, dragging us into a civil war whether we want it or not. They are going to convince people they want a civil war. Whether they really want it or not, they're going to convince people they do. I don't want it. I don't want any part of it. I don't want it touching my daughter. I don't want it anywhere near my home. It's astoundingly ridiculous to know that there are people who want this civil war to happen. They want to tear this country apart, make it easier for others to come in and invade and overrun it. Well, it's already been overrun. They are creating humanitarian crises all over the world. And now that the biggest bully and human rights violator, the U.S., the rogue American government, has dropped out of the Human Rights Council, maybe they'll kick Saudi Arabia out now, and they'll actually be able to get shit done. I don't know, perhaps I hope. It would be nice to see them actually get something done. But in the meantime, we just gotta deal with this. And I mentioned back in December, early January, that the United Nations was investigating the disparity of poverty in this country. I haven't been able to find the report yet. I'm going to find that report, and as soon as I do, I will share it with you. When I get back on my main computer in the bedroom, I will share the National Center for Home Food Preservation with you. I will also share that document for the United Nations push to disarm people by 2020 or 2025. I can't remember. It was one of them. Anyway, this has been their goal for years. I gotta check this right quick. There's a hell of a lot of air coming out. I'm trying not to blow the black safety thing again. Now, I gotta let it come up, the pressure. Everybody I see, they time it for 10 minutes. And once the one little thing, the little peg is up, it shows there's pressure in there. You kind of crank it back a little, and you let the little jiggler rock. But you gotta watch it. You gotta make sure you don't get too much pressure. We're gonna have to start all over again. Yay. Whatever, you know. I'm trying to find a nice steady temperature that's gonna keep this going good. Keep it steady and not go crazy. I'll be right back. Alright guys, my jiggler is dancing. I've got the timer on my microwave, 75 minutes, and I gotta tell you, that is the most awesome sight in the world. I mean, I'm gonna have meat in my pantry. I will be right back when it's time to empty that out and show you the lovely work. Hey guys, I'm back and the chicken has had time to cook. In spite of the little incident we had earlier. I'm going to pull one out. I'm going to show you. I'm super proud of this. My mother was always terrified of a pressure cooker. See how lovely that is? Yep. Now, I see some of these I did end up getting some water in them. I'm not sure why. I'll have to do some research on that. But otherwise, hey. Other than that, I am going to consider this a success. Now, I forgot to put the vinegar in. Just realized that. Oh well. I see a lot of them that do that, and they end up wiping the cans down with vinegar afterwards. So at this point, I'm just going to move this back, let it hang out, cool down, and we're done. I'm going to upload this. I will remember to put in the National Center for Home Preservation, and I will see you on Sunday.